you doing? Welcome to my channel, Inkit. I'm your host, A. Today I bring you an episode that I required this for protection. I'm bringing you the one, the only. This character is insane. His name is the Punisher. Hey, Netflix, thank you. I love you guys for bringing this series, for bringing this new show on Netflix. And this is the man, the Punisher.
Okay, let's start sketching the Punisher. For this particular piece, I'm going to do something different. We're going to do half of the face. So on this side of the half, I am going to do his symbol, which is the skull. And then from the other side, we're going to sketch out his face. Now, this is a character that I love. Why? Because Marvel Comics has this unique way of creating characters or heroes that are more like human, if you know what I mean. They're based on, our regular lives. Like the Punisher, it's not he is a superhero, but he doesn't have no special powers, and he's also from our planet, our world, so people get to relate more to characters like this, and Marvel Comics have been known for doing this, and definitely I love Marvel Comics for that reason. Now this particular character, it's a good character, is a good guy. However, he's kind of dark, and definitely like that part about him. Why? Because he is a regular guy who went through some trouble, lost his family, and that brought him to a dark part of his life. So then, he started going after the bad guys, and he is very knowledgeable of guns. And this guy, it's insane. Just the symbol by himself, it's crazy. The Punisher symbol, it's great. Great idea. The great logo, definitely like it. Now, what we're gonna do the eyes and the nose for this guy. As you can see, I'm bringing that dark side out of the sketch based on his personality. Like I always tell you guys, come on, let's bring the personality out through the sketch. So when you're sketching a character, make sure you know who the character is, what the character is about, the history about the character, and that's what I'm trying to do here with the Punisher. I'm trying to do this mean eyes on him. The nose is going to be nice and straight. That gives him a little, more elongated face. And also let's put a couple of hairs over here. He has good looking hair, not like me. Unfortunately, I have no hair, but the Punisher has good looking hair, so let's make sure we bring that out. Now let's do the ears. Remember guys, when you're doing the sketch, do the pencil lines very light. Only the ones you want to keep, let's do it darker. Now me, like I always tell you before, I like inking right away because I only like to do 10 to 15 minute videos, and that's the time that I want to do the sketches for you guys because of YouTube. However, when you sketch in a character, finish up the sketch in pencil 100%, and then you start inking from left to right. The reason why is because you don't want to go over your hand in parts that you have already inked, and it's gonna damage your piece for you. Now to see the eyes, let's make these eyes kind of dark. Let's put some shadows in them. Let's put some ink in them. Look at that. We put a lot of ink around the eyes. It makes it look more like it's kind of dark, evil, but he's a good guy. Don't forget, the Punisher, even though he's mean, green, and big, he's still good. He's not green by any means. I'm just saying that. Let's put some dark shadows under his eyes. The dark shadows under his eyes brings that meanness to the eyes, brings that mystery. So let's make sure we do a lot of that down here, a little dark. Let's see. Perfect. Don't forget guys, before you start doing a character, make sure you learn as much as you can about him so you can bring that out in your sketch. Also for me, this character is a character I'm very familiar with, and I already know in my mind what I want to do with him and where we're gonna go and how the background is gonna look. But let's wait for the background. Let's continue with the face. Now here, this bone on the side of his face, it's very strong, very it comes out at least in my expression of the Punisher. Don't forget, when you're drawing a character, make sure you do it based on what you feel, based on the way you see him. You know what I mean? It's all about the piece that you're doing. It's all about you, what you are doing. Be part of it, make it part of yours. And the characters we're doing today, this character, the Punisher, this is the way I visualize him. and this is the way I want to bring it out on paper. I see him mean, strong, kind of dark, and those are the features that I want to bring out in this sketch of the Punisher. Okay, there's gonna be a lot of black in this sketch, so we're gonna put a lot of X's around here so we can go back and ink them later on. I want to put a lot of shadow into his face. The reason why is because the more shadow you put for this particular character, the more dark he's gonna look, the more mean, the more like mysterious is gonna look. Now let's put some hairs over here. Let's see. Okay, the eyebrows, let's make them nice and dark, thick. Yeah, let's make it nice line. Throw some lines in there for the hairs of the eyebrows. Come on, let's make them nice and thick. That makes it look more stronger looking, more aggressive looking. Let's do these lines over here, nice and thick. Okay, let's make that expression stronger. Okay, now look at this nose. Let's make this nose down. Okay, let's put this on the side, this line right here to define his expression. This is such a good character to draw. There's so much into him. Like I already told you guys, we are doing faces for the time being. Later on we are going to start doing full sketches of bodies, but not right now. Let's concentrate on the faces. Let's get the faces 100%. Once we are 100% comfortable doing the faces, then we're going to jump into the rest of the body. Faces are the most important part. That's what's going to bring the character out. That's going to make the sketch stand out. Look at the nose. This nose is going to be nice and straight, nice and elongated. It's not going to be nothing like the Aquaman that we did last time. See, that's the thing that you need to do, guys. You need to familiarize yourself with the character, so that way when you do the character, when you do the sketch, you won't make every single character look the same. You gotta make them look different, man. Every character is different. That's why for me it is essential that you guys learn the personality of the character. What's the character all about? What's the story behind this character? So you can bring that out in your sketches and make them different. The eyes, the nose, the ears, you know what I mean? Everybody looks different. Not everybody looks the same. What a boring world it would be if everybody looked the same, right? Okay, so let's put some hair over here. Come on, that good looking hair he has. That good looking hair I wish I had. Let's do some of that hair over here. Come on. Some black over here, some lines. Remember what I always tell you guys, if I can do it, you can do it too. And also, don't forget, this is all about putting lines in the right places. Okay, let's do that hair. Don't be afraid. Throw some black in there. Yeah, back and forth, back and forth. Do lines back and forth. Come on. Yeah, right there. That's what I try to accomplish with these videos, is you guys drawing with me, and maybe I can show you a couple of tips, of the things that I do, and maybe you guys can do it too. Okay, if you need to stop the video so you can catch up to the part that I'm doing, because you guys, some of you guys, I know you like to draw with me. Go ahead, do so. Once you catch up with me, then play it again, and we'll continue. Okay, let's do some more hairs over here, some more lines. That's looking good so far. Perfect. Okay, let's do some shadow here, some lines, some shadow, more shadow. Now this is a very, very tricky sketch we're doing today, because we are going to use a lot of black. Once we start doing the background, you will know exactly why I'm trying to leave a lot of parts white, so that's the light reflecting on his face. However, we're going to use a lot of black on this sketch, just to bring out the face. Okay, that's the side right here. Let's do some more black. Okay, remember guys, I always have the tendency of inking right away, because I want to give a shape to the character, because we only got 10 to 15 minutes, so I want to give as much a shape as possible right away, so you guys see what we're doing, and it starts taking the form that we want. There you go, there you go. A little more black over here. That's beginning to look more like the Punisher. Perfect. I'm not gonna lie, definitely Marvel Comics has some very interesting characters, and definitely they're very fun to draw. Okay, a couple more hairs over here. There we go, a couple of shadows. Hairs can be done by lines, shadows, you know, you don't have to go too crazy with it. Just have fun. It's all about having fun, guys. If you're not having fun, then there's something wrong, so we got to go back to that. Also, if you make a mistake, don't get upset, don't get mad. There's ways to fix mistakes, and that's something that I will, you know, show you as we go forward with our videos. There you go. Okay, up a little more. Okay, get a couple more lines. Let's do some shadows here. Yeah, go. Good, good, good. Don't be afraid to throw lines in there, my friends. Go ahead. Now let's go to the other side. As you can see, I put this ruler right there. Why? Because I want to make sure that I don't put my hand in top of whatever I inked already, and it's gonna ruin the piece for us. I'm also wearing this cotton white glove that prevents the sweat from going through the paper, and definitely recommend it for you guys to get it. Now let's do the skull. Now don't forget, even though the skull of the Punisher is very unique and different, we want to do our own thing. So you don't have to do it 100% the same thing as the logo that he has. When you're doing a piece, when you're doing art, you want to make sure you put part of you into the piece. Okay, there we go. I'm gonna make it look kind of weird looking, kind of let's see, a couple of shadows in there, a couple of X's. Remember, the X's, my friends, are the parts that require more inking. Those are the parts that I will do off the camera. Inking is a very easy process. I'm quite sure you guys can do it on your own, and that's the reason why I don't like to show it, because also it takes too much time. So the inking parts, I will leave it off the camera, and we're just going to concentrate on the parts that require a lot of more detail. Let's see. As per your request, guys, I usually don't do challenges, but then again, some of you guys have been requesting that, and I'm gonna go. I'm up to it. I promise you. I'm gonna do that. It's almost the end of this year, and the videos for this year are already set as far as the characters that I'm gonna be doing. However, the beginning of next year, I'm definitely gonna start doing challenges, and let's see what happens with that. I'm looking forward for that. Okay, so now look at this background. A lot of X's in there. That means that we're gonna go and ink it. As you can see, I already inked this off camera, and it looks incredible. Why? Because he brought out all the parts that are more, you know, light and white, and that's exactly what we wanted to do. I mean, we wanted to bring out the best parts of the characters. We want the characters to stand out, and we also want the background to be part of the art that you're doing. Now we're gonna put a couple of hairs over here, like he hasn't shaved. I know what you're thinking. Oh, that again? Yeah, you know what? It gives him life, my friend. I mean, that's me. That's what I like to do. Like I always tell you, try to do your thing. However, you know, the fact that he hasn't shaved, we put these little lines there. It makes him look, you know, kind of cool though. Now with the red pen, we're gonna do something different, and we're gonna put some color into it. What are we doing? We are putting some blood. Don't forget, this is the Punisher, the man. He likes to play around with guns, so we're gonna make the skull have some blood around it, some bullet holes. Let's see. Okay, perfect. Don't be afraid to put some color into it. I mean, don't go too crazy, but you know, definitely you want to put some color into it, make something different. There you go, the little veins. Now let's do some blood around his face. Wow, perfect. Okay, look at this guy. Yep, he's been shooting a lot of enemies lately. As you can see, it's not too hard, guys. If we do it together, I believe in you. If I can do it, you can do it too. And look at that, we're done. Simple, right? Guys, thank you for watching. Hey guys, thank you for watching my video. I hope you liked it. To see more videos of me drawing your favorite characters, click on the left. If you want to see my gaming channel, click on the right. Don't forget to subscribe, and also let me know what character you want me to draw next. For that, you need to leave it in the comments below. I love you all, and I will see you in the next video.